Yeah, and I get what Ray saying and Tony too. Like you said, it's a health aspect side to it too. But at the same time, you know, when I initially tell people that, I mean, I can see why he says negative, because when I tell people, they say, "Okay, oh, what happened?" They assume I got a DUI or you know I got in trouble or something with the law. I'm like, nah, nothing happened. Like shit, thank God nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? I was good. I was blessed. It's just a decision that I made on my own. But some people's minds do initially just go straight to something negative happened. I'm like, nah.
It's just like what we naturally like. Steve, I'm with you, Steve. It should not be from a negative viewpoint, right? Because if we think about it, you sacrificing something, because in all sacrifice, you sacrificing where you're at or what you're doing to get to a better place, right? So in like you say, in that aspect, it should not be negative. It's good, but people's mentality just naturally goes
right. So we're talking about people's perception of your sacrifice. We're not talking about the sacrifice itself. We're talking about the perception of it from other folks.
Their perception of it is that it comes from a negative.
Their perception, Their perception, not why he made the sacrifice. He sacrificed. I mean, it's not from a negative standpoint for any of us. When I sacrifice something, it's for to better me,
right?
So it's never So it's never going to be negative for me because I'm the one that's doing the sacrificing. Motherfuckers, hold on, let me finish. Motherfuckers can look at me and they can preconceive, they can manifest any idea of why I did it in their head. I don't give a shit what idea you derive from the sacrifices that I've made, but I'm making them to better myself. That's why I never look at it in a negative light. I always look at it in a positive light because I'm the only one whose view matters for my sacrifice.
Well, the conversation wasn't about how you view your sacrifice. The conversation is how other people view your sacrifice. That wasn't
initially
I said when people look at how you sacrifice, and he said when he initially said that he wasn't drinking, the first thing that people did was said something like it came like, what'd you do or what happened for you to sacrifice that? So the conversation was how other people view your sacrifice. I'm with you.
Man, I don't give a shit about. I stopped giving a shit about how other people look about shit.
But a long time ago.
That's a good place to get to. Though. A lot of people don't think like that, and I try to tell people to get to that point at all times. I mean, I argue with people about this shit all the time about certain decisions or certain reasons they make to do stuff. I'm like, why do you care? Like, what are you really doing that for? Are you doing that for yourself? Like, and you know, social media just fucked up people's mindsets right now. Like, nobody can do anything without getting accolades for right now. I'm like, what did you really do it for then? Does it really do something for you internally, or did you do it so you can show it out to somebody else so that they can give you some credit for it? Like, no, that's cap, bro. I hate that. I hate that.
100%.
100%, dog.
That's why it's a good. That's why it's a. You are in a good place as far as like how you view it, but again, we don't speak on the anomalies because in my opinion, you are an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? We don't speak on anomalies, we speak generally speaking. And generally speaking, most people aren't mature like that or aren't like self-aware or as self-aware as you are to be that way.
Where are the statistics that back that up? Because there's a lot of people that are mature like that.
I never said it was a lot. It's a lot of people that are mature. It's a lot of people that aren't mature.
Right, but you said generally speaking. That's not generally speaking.
So when I say generally, I think about my circle and the people that I encounter on a daily basis in my life. Not any statistic I read or anything. I never do that because how the fuck I'm gonna believe your statistic? I don't know. I'm telling you what I experienced.
You don't believe numbers? Huh? You don't believe numbers?
No. Not all numbers. I'm not saying I don't believe numbers. But how do I? Even with numbers, if a nigga tell you it's 1 + 1 is 2, you believe the number, but because you have an experience with 1 + 1, you've seen 1 and you've seen 1 and you know that makes 2.
Yeah, that's an equation. With it.
This nigga like
y'all gonna deal with this. What's Steve be on the bush?
No, I'm telling you,
Dre.
And what?
Yeah, Dre. This is my cousin. I've been dealing with this nigga for 35 goddamn
Bless
years.
your heart. Bless your heart.
This shit has been like this for forever, bro.
And this is why me and Steve, because I always talk shit back to this nigga. So it's always the same shit. He leave with aggression, I be the same way. Bro. All right, nigga,
it's like that. It's like that all the time.